What's up, everyone? David here. We got a new video for y'all today. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. Because remember, new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So don't miss out. Now today we're going to be talking about nutrition, specifically pre-workout, post-workout, what you should be eating before a workout and what you should be eating after a workout to maximize your results. And the type of results that I'm talking about here are building muscle, making gains, looking swole, filling out those sleeves, just gaining mass, good quality muscle, not necessarily fat. I'm talking about just pure muscle. Now, at the end of the day, these are not big game changers. I'm not talking about overnight success with these type of nutrition hacks. No. A lot of these are just common sense, things that you should already know. You also got to take into account, if you're not even pushing hard enough in the gym, if you're not even going consistently enough, if you're not getting adequate amounts of sleep each night, if you're not taking all these other big factors into account, then all of these little changes are realistically not going to get you the results you want. You got to make sure that everything is lined up according to plan. And if they are, then perfect. Go ahead and throw these in. It's just a couple extra steps to get you a little bit closer to your goal. So with that said, let's get into the first one. First thing we're going to be talking about are going to be the macros. Now, macro means big. Specifically, I'm talking about the protein, the carbs, and the fats. All of those are key essential nutrients that your body needs, whether it be for building muscle, building strength, losing fat, whatever type of fitness goal you may have, whatever type of performance goal you may have. All three are necessary. Not even just for fitness, not even for performance, just for a functioning human being, just to stay alive. We need food, we need nutrients. You shouldn't be starving yourself. We need protein, carbs, and fats. Now, where things might vary a bit are going to be the timing and the portions once you're taking each one, and it all revolves around your workouts. Now, I want to go ahead and say, if you're the type of person that likes to go about your workout fasted, you don't like to eat before your workout, or you work out early on in the morning and you don't eat anything, you wake up, get changed, straight to the workout without breakfast, okay, that's perfectly fine. If that's the way you want to go about it, then fine. If that's what you know works for you, stick with it. You know your body better than anyone else. You know what you react better to. Stick with it if you know it's working. But for those of us who do like to eat a little something before we eat, here's the way that we're going to go about it. I'm mainly going to be prioritizing the protein and the carbs, okay? Protein is what allows us to build the muscle, is what kickstarts the recovery process to help us make those gains. But carbs are the fuel to get us through the workout. Now, both of them are important before and after a workout, okay? But one of them is going to take priority before and after. So before a workout, carbs are going to be taking priority. Okay, I'm not saying only eat carbs before your workout. I'm saying you just eat more of them. You're still going to be eating some type of protein before your workout, and you're still going to be eating carbs before your workout. Just now, the carbs is going to be even more, because again, that is your body's fuel source. That's going to be the energy that you're going to be using to push you through a hard workout. Look at it this way. Look at any athletes, Olympians, NFL players, baseball players, whatever it may be. You look at what they eat before a workout, it is very heavy on the carbs, because that is what your body's going to be using as energy, as gasoline, as fuel to push hard in the workout. You need them. Now, once you're done with your workout, afterwards, same thing. You're going to be needing protein and carbs. Yes, you just used up a bunch of carbs to get you through the workout. Now it's time to replenish them so you continue to have that energy so it can carry you out throughout the rest of the day. So, okay, go ahead, still eat your carbs. But now the protein is going to be emphasized even more so, because the fact that you put your muscles through a good hard workout right now for a good hour, hour and a half, those muscles are depleted. Now, what do they need to grow bigger and stronger? They need protein. So boom, slam your post-workout shake, slam your chicken breast, your steak, your fish, whatever it may be, whatever your good source of protein is, that's what you're going to be eating more of after the workout. So again, just to sum it up, protein and carbs important before and after a workout. You need both, before and after. Just carbs take a little more priority beforehand, because that's what's going to fuel you through the workout. Protein is going to take a little more priority after the workout, because that's what your muscles are going to need to recover, to grow bigger and stronger. Now, I know this video is mainly about pre and post, but we also got to be talking about what happens in between during the actual workout. Yeah, you're obviously going to be straining yourself. And if you're one of those people where your workout starts to exceed a little bit more than an hour, hour and a half, whether it be, you're that committed to the gym or your workouts are that intense that you need that much recovery time, then it may be time to introduce some carbs during the workout itself. And it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. I'm just talking about drinking something, some carb drink throughout the workout. So instead of just drinking regular water, okay, now let's add a little bit more electrolytes in there, a little bit more carbs, sugars, salts, things like that. Me personally, what I do during my workout is I throw in some Gatorade. I don't just drink plain water. No. I get my bottle, fill it with water, and then I use the powder Gatorade. 2 scoops, or essentially 1 serving of that Gatorade, that's enough to get me through the rest of the workout. You got to take into account, if you're also the type of person, if you sweat a lot during your workouts, like in the case that I do, especially during the summer times, it gets hotter, especially in the home gym. I'm outdoors, so I'm training outside in the summer heat. I'm gonna be pouring everywhere. I'm gonna be losing a lot of electrolytes, so I gotta make sure I replenish it. You can go ahead and throw some salt and some sugar inside of your water, or you can just go ahead and get those electrolyte IV packets. You need something during your workouts. But again, that only varies if you're the type of person that's gonna be working out for an hour, hour and a half or more, or your workouts are just that intense where you're gonna be losing a lot of nutrients. So take that into account. So we already established that protein and carbs are important before and after. Now we're gonna be talking about the timing. And this is where that anabolic window comes into play. I know many of you hear it, you may think it's real, but in reality, no, you do not necessarily have to drink a high protein shake or get a good amount of protein in your body within 30 seconds of you finishing your workout. No, you're not gonna be losing your gains if you go over an hour without eating after your workout. No. There is one thing to take into account though. From the timing of when your first meal is, or I should say your pre-workout meal, from whenever that pre-workout meal is to your meal after you work out, that time should not exceed 5 hours. So if you eat your pre-workout meal at 12 p.m., so noon essentially, you work out afterwards, you should be eating your next meal no later than 5 p.m. That 5-hour gap, even though your 1-hour workout lies in the middle, you still got a lot of time before and after. Try not to exceed the 5 hours, because at that point, yes, your body does need protein. You already burned through everything, the carbs, the fats during your workout, and you're going 5 hours without eating. Yes, that's going to hinder the amount of results that you can get. So although the anabolic window is bro science, no, it's not real. You don't need to eat something immediately within 1 minute of your workout. There is a certain amount of timing when you should obviously replenish everything you just lost throughout the workout. And obviously you need to give your body the protein needs to get the muscle to be bigger and stronger, so that way that workout doesn't go to waste. So pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, no longer than 5 hours apart. Now, in this case, me in the morning, there's times when I don't eat anything before I work out. I wake up, change, go straight to the gym. All right, so fasted, if you will. If that's you, if you're not gonna be eating anything before your workout, then in that case, it is important to get that protein in your body after your workout as soon as possible. Because now, not only are you going the 5 hours before your meals, you're probably going 5, 6, 7, up to 10, 12 plus hours. Because if you're working out in the morning, you go how many hours of sleep at night without eating? Let's just say 8. Plus, by the time you wake up to the time when you're done working out, it could be up to 3 hours. Okay, now we're looking at 11 hours with nothing in your body, no protein, and you already worked out. If you're not gonna be eating anything before your workout, then you gotta really emphasize and get that protein in your system as soon as possible. Now it's gonna be taking even more priority. Now it's gonna be even more urgent. But again, that's only if you don't eat anything before your workout. Now, last thing on the topic of the macros, the portions of each one. Now, I did say protein takes priority after, carbs take priority before, but portion, how much protein, how much carbs, it really comes down to you as an individual, your height, your size, and what your goals are. Obviously, if you're trying to gain weight, you need to be in a caloric surplus. So obviously you're gonna be needing to eat more. If you're trying to lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. But how much? That's when everyone gets a little bit more picky. There's a myth out there that says that your body can only absorb like 30 to 40 grams of protein per sitting or at a time. That is complete BS. That is not true. Your body can absorb plenty of protein in one sitting. You're not only limited to 30 or 40 grams of protein. I feel like the reason why that myth came about is because most, servings of meat, like a steak, a chicken breast or whatever, usually they're right around there, 30 to 40. So it may seem like you can't digest that much more, but in reality, it could be maybe you just can't eat that much more because you're so full, because that's already a good sized piece of meat. But that's besides the point. The amount of protein that you're going to be eating throughout the day should obviously reflect your goals. In most cases, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight is sufficient. If you're trying to gain weight, build more muscle, then obviously you might have to eat a little bit more. So in that case, I would suggest 1 gram of protein per pound of your ideal body weight. So if I weigh 180 right now, but my goal is to bulk up to 200 pounds, then I'm not gonna be eating 180 grams of protein. I'm gonna go ahead and go with 200 grams of protein. But if your goal is to lose weight, let's just say I'm 180 right now, but I'm trying to get down to 160, then I might actually consider staying at that 180 grams of protein. Because when you start losing weight, we wanna lose the fat. We don't want to lose the muscle. So although you are going to be restricting your calories even more so, you want to make sure that more of those calories that you are eating are coming from protein sources to help us preserve the muscle, so that the only thing we lose is hopefully the fat, and very minimal amount of muscle will be lost. So at the end of the day, yes, get a good amount of protein in after your workout. Yes, protein is important even if you're going to be losing weight. So try to emphasize and get a little bit more of it. But at the end of the day, the portion of the amount of protein you're eating per meal is not as relevant, or it's not as important as your overall daily protein intake. So whether you're eating 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, 5 meals a day, 6 meals a day, however much protein you eat in each meal is not necessarily as important as just making sure you're getting the full amount of protein that you need based on your goals by the end of the day. So if I'm 180 pounds, I can eat 3 meals a day, 60 grams of protein each one, and that's 180 grams of protein. Or I can just go with 2 big meals, and now it's 90 grams of protein each day. Whatever combination of meals and serving sizes of protein per each one, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm getting 180 grams at the end of the day, I'm good. So that's it for the macros. Now we're gonna be moving on to what I would consider, if there was a fourth macro, which there isn't, I would consider water. H2O, hydration would be that fourth. It is so important. Again, not just for fitness, just to function as a human being, just to be in good health, just to be in good standing, you need water. Many of you, I know damn well you're not drinking enough water throughout the day, but you're drinking enough energy drinks, you're drinking enough coffee, enough sodas, all these sugary drinks, but not enough water. It is important. You need it, not just to replenish you during the workout, because obviously you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna be feeling hot, you're gonna be fatiguing, but also the other health benefits associated with water. Our bodies are made majority out of water, so why wouldn't you drink more of it? Bare minimum, again, this is just bare minimum, just to keep your organs functioning, just to keep you alive, you should be drinking whatever your body weight is divided by 2. That's how many ounces of water you should be drinking minimum per day. Me personally, if I weigh 180 pounds, divide that by 2, 90. I should be drinking 90 ounces of water minimum each day. Now, if you're gonna be more active throughout the day, which everyone is active throughout the day, because when I said that minimum, that means you're just sitting around in bed, lying down, doing nothing all day. The fact that we get up, walk to the bathroom, go up and take a shower, go to the kitchen, walk to our car, walk to the parking lot, walk to school, whatever it may be, all that is being active. We need more water. So how much more? It's a wide variety of different factors that are going to be taken into account. Obviously, the bigger you are, the more water you drink, the more you sweat throughout your workout, the more that you're going to need. Me personally, I just play it safe. I just drink a gallon a day. It's as simple as that. For many of you, I wouldn't get too caught up in the specifics of how many ounces, as long as you're for sure meeting that minimum. But I feel like it would be pretty safe to say however much water you're drinking right now is probably not enough. If you feel like you need more, drink more. If you start seeing results, you start feeling better, then that should be a good sign that you're doing something right. Again, water has other health benefits outside of getting you through your workouts. It's good for your skin, it's good for your organs, energy levels, mental health. I mean, come on, our brain needs water, it needs hydration. It's not just for muscles, it's not just for the workout. You need it. So just simply drink more. And like what I said previously about the macros, during your workout, go ahead and add a little bit of something in there to get you even better workouts. Salt, sugar, electrolytes, carbs, something in there. If you're really that bored and don't like the flavor of water because it's too plain, okay, spice it up a bit. Throw some lemons in there. Throw some slices of orange in there. Throw some mint in there. Whatever. Give some flavor to it. As long as it's healthy, you'll be doing just fine. And lastly, for pre and post workout nutrition, we already talked about the macros, but now there's a flip side to that. That was all about through natural food sources. What are we going to be eating? What are we going to be ingesting pre and post workout in terms of supplementation? Now, this, without a doubt, is something that is absolutely not necessary. You do not need supplementation to help you reach your fitness goals, whether it be to build muscle, build strength, lose fat. No. Supplements are not this big dramatic game changer. They were just made out of convenience. You should still prioritize good whole food sources. Supplements are called supplements for a reason. They're meant to supplement your regular diet. It shouldn't be replacing your regular diet, okay? Just want to throw that out there. So before your workout, just like carbs, you need something for energy. So if you are going to be taking some type of supplementation, then obviously caffeine is going to be the way to go. Now, whether it be through a pre-workout, an energy drink, or even a natural food source, but that is high in caffeine, such as coffee, yes, all of that can be taken before your workout. Because again, you need that caffeine in your system already to help get you through the workout afterwards. You want it to kick in time. I find it funny whenever I go to the gym and I see people drinking an energy drink as they're working out. And then finally, once they're done with their workout, that's when they're done with their energy drink, which I think is weird because now you have the full amount of caffeine in your system, but it's already too late. You don't need it at this point because you're already done with your workout. So again, caffeine should be taken before the workout so that way it can be absorbed by your body and it could kick in just in time to help you get through that hard and difficult workout. Me personally, do I take caffeine? Yes, pre-workout before my big, major, heavy, intense workouts. I don't always take it before every workout. I don't take it before arm day. Let's be completely honest. Arm day is not that hard. It's not that difficult. It's actually pretty fun to do. But before leg days, obviously, that's one of the hardest workouts anyone can do. That's when I'll take it. Energy drinks, do I take them halfway throughout the day? Yes, but only if needed. Again, because caffeine is a very addicting substance, so you want to be cautious about how much you're taking it and also the timing in which you're taking it. Because if you take it too late in the day, it's not going to wear off in time. It's going to affect your sleep. You don't get good sleep. You're not going to get good results. So that's it for before the workout. After the workout, we're going to be talking about protein. Just like the macros, you need protein after your workout. Supplementation, what are we talking about? Protein powders. You should never use protein powders as a way to replace real food. Your real food protein sources, chicken, steak, fish, eggs, beans, cheese, milk, all of these are good natural food sources for protein. But many of you, especially the gym bros out there, the high schoolers, the college boys, I know a lot of you think that if you start taking this protein powder, then all of a sudden it's going to help you build up even more muscle. No. It shouldn't be replacing your real food. The reason why you might be seeing more results the moment you start taking protein powder, it's not necessarily because the powder itself is this magical stuff that's just gonna help you get more results. It's the fact that you're actually finally meeting your protein goals. But if you had just been eating more meat, more protein through food sources before, you would have equally have gained more weight. The protein powder realistically is just out of convenience. Because yes, I understand some of you don't have a big appetite. There's only so much food you can eat. Maybe you're on a time crunch. You don't have as many lunch breaks. You don't have as much time to eat your food. Okay, then yes, fine. In that case, it is acceptable or it is understandable to take a protein powder because it's more convenient to drink it in a couple seconds compared to sitting there for a couple minutes eating a full-on meal. But if you can, try to stick with real food. So protein powder, pretty common. Everyone already knows what's going on with that. Creatine, the third big one that I want to be talking about, and the last one. This one is one that I believe everyone should be taking. It is the most researched supplement. Creatine is realistically what helps your body produce more ATP. ATP is that chemical source of energy that allows muscle contraction to happen. So no, it won't necessarily help you gain more muscle or gain more strength. What it's going to do is help you produce more ATP so that way your muscles can contract more. And the fact that you can contract more, you're pushing harder throughout the workout. And then the harder you push in your workout, then long term, all of that extra pushing can help you get more results. So I just want to throw that out there. ATP is just what's going to allow you to push harder each workout. And then over time, the fact that you can push harder for so many workouts consistently, over time, that's gonna help you build up that muscle. Pre or post workout, when it comes to this one, there is realistically just a very, very, very minimal difference in the absorption rate, whether you take creatine pre-workout or post-workout. There's just a very minimal difference showing that it is absorbed slightly better after the workout compared to before. So if you're very nitpicky about that, okay, take it post-workout. Me personally, since I'm already taking the powder after my workout, post-workout shake, I just throw it in, the creatine in the post-workout shake, along with some milk, some oats, some bananas, the protein powder itself. I just throw it on there. I'm already using the blender, why not? But realistically, it's not as much of a difference. Creatine is one of those things that you have to take every single day. It's not like a pre-workout where you have to take it the day of or right before your workout. It's not like you're taking pre-workout on the days you don't work out. Creatine's not like that. Creatine is an everyday thing because it's something that gets stored in your body. It's something that already gets produced in your body, but now you're taking a supplement to have even more of it. So that pretty much just sums up the big three when it comes to supplementation. So there you have it, everyone. Just 3 pre and post workout nutrition hacks to help you maximize the results that you'll be seeing in the gym. We covered the macros between protein and carbs. We covered hydration because that is very important, and supplementation because, again, if absolutely needed, go for it. But regardless, you should always be sticking with natural food sources. Comment down below any other nutrition hacks or tips that you may have when it comes to any facet of diet, whether it be from natural food sources to supplementations to macronutrients to micronutrients. What is going to help you build more muscle? What is it that we have to eat that's going to help us see the results that we want in the gym, whether that be building muscle, building strength, or losing fat? Whatever it may be, comment down below. Let's try to help each other out. Also, comment down below any other video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be about mindset, motivation, nutrition, diets, workouts, programs, whatever it is, comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help y'all out. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any new videos, because remember, I got new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so don't miss out. And on Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Be sure to follow me on both accounts. I put all my links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.